So, with Mitch Claydon just ahead of the FGS Plant Tour, about to head out this weekend, Mitch. What are your thoughts first and foremost on the tour?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it actually. I suppose, as you get a little bit older and your career's coming more towards an end, any places you can tick off along the way. It's a place I haven't been, so I'm really looking forward to that part of it, and hopefully we can go out there and just take something into our season for April.
For those of us who've been watching the Big Bash on BT Sport over the winter, that have seen your face a few times in the dugout for the Sixers, talk to us. What have you been up to this winter?
Yeah, I've been very fortunate there actually. I last season of the Big Bash got involved with coaching their academy as bowling coach, and that sort of led to a little bit of I suppose work experience last summer with the Sixers, which led to being assistant coach this year. I think stepping stone for life after cricket. Them for your CVs and whatnot. It's something I've thoroughly enjoyed. An amazing organisation, great people, great bunch of lads, coach who I've loved and learned a lot off from my 2 years there. Has been outstanding. So it's been really good. I'm looking forward to that sort of stuff next year already. And
a little bit of club cricket, but you not as a player this time. You donned the white jacket.
Yeah, I did. Again, planning. I was getting that little bit older. Hopefully, I've still got a few good years left in me as a player, but just trying to put some things in place for life after cricket. I approached the guys at Cricket New South Wales and started umpiring. I'd done a load of grade games in Sydney, got to second grade, which was really good. A load of school games during the midweek. So it was all very good. It was a very productive winter for myself. Done a lot of coaching with New South Wales Cricket with all their age group specialist sessions. I've kept myself busy, so it's nice to get back. I wouldn't say it's nice to get back, but it's, being back in this weather's not nice, but, looking forward to Saturday flying to Antigua.
And does it give you a newfound appreciation for the officials and what the job they have to do?
Absolutely, I've always said it's a tough job, full stop, but then to stand in games and I didn't obviously do the level we play at, but getting to second grade, which is a good standard of cricket in Sydney, and how fast everything happens is very challenging, and I don't think I'll give an umpire a spray anymore.
And bit of word on Joe and Sam, their performances with the Sixers. Obviously, there's 6 straight defeats with Sam, and I'm sure Joe will be talking to him about his four straight wins as a Sixer.
Yeah.
You had a hand in that, obviously. You must have had a word with the staff, the coaches, about what Joe can do after his fantastic 2017.
Yeah, I might have had a little hand, like I'd thrown his name up there a few times. Towards the end of last season, we needed an overseas, and Joe was in Sydney, and I'd sort of mentioned that to them then. He didn't get picked up then, but to come back and had the summer he had here, I don't really think I did enough. His stats, they couldn't turn down, and Bilbo was phenomenal. He had some really good knocks, and he was amazing around the group, and Joe come in and just took off from where Bilbo sort of left off. So, they've both done very well, and they've done Kent proud. I know Joe had a good time, and he does have bragging rights over Bilbo. Bilbo didn't win a game, and Joe's won 4, so he's got that over him now. But they fitted in very well into the group.
And looking ahead to 2018, it's a bit of a new era, really. We've got the director of cricket coming in, which will bring some focus on the cricketing side. A year-round director who'll be able to look at the development of the players through the twos up to the first team, and obviously looking at recruitment. Looking forward to that innovation, and obviously a new captain in Sam Billings, who you work with in Sydney.
Yeah, it'll be a good thing. All these things they're putting in place. Obviously, so, and Bilbo's got the challenge now of leading the group, so we'll see how that goes, and, Joe's leading this group to Antigua, so, there's new challenges for the group all around. We've lost some class players, so it's going to create opportunities for other guys now, so hopefully a few of us can step up and carry the workload of the players that we've lost.
One of those guys who stepped up, signed at the end of last season, a guy you know very well, is Grant Stewart. Talk to us a little bit about him for those who haven't had a chance to see him play.
Yeah, well, I met Grant years ago while I was playing up in Newcastle, and I played a few games with the rest stuff, and Grant come along and got involved, and I just sorted him out with a league club to start with. He come over and played in London somewhere and done really well in that, and then rang me up sort of probably a year and a half ago and said he can get a passport, and I said he's a good all-round cricketer, and he's really had no coaching to get to where he's got to. So being around a group like this, he's only going to develop more and more as a cricketer. So, hopefully he can come on each week and just keep progressing and learning more about himself and batting and bowling and playing in English conditions. and he'll only, you know, benefit from being around this environment. You know, I actually think he'll have a good opportunity in this group at the moment. You know, we're not fortunate enough to have a huge crop of players, so we're going to have to be smart with that. And you know, I think Grant is someone that could go okay this year.
Good. And finally, the tour. Looking forward to returning to some warmer climes after your winter in Australia and your greeting with snow last weekend.
Yeah, definitely. I left Sydney, it was 41 degrees, and arrived in Manchester to 0 snow and rain. So yeah, it's been challenging. I've never ever been to England this time of year, so I'm enjoying it. I've got a little bit more respect for English people now, definitely.